Chapter 6: Energy and Power Resources. A quick glance. Power resources and its types. Renewable resources of energy: solar energy, wind energy, water energy. Major hydroelectric projects in India. Non-renewable sources of energy: coal, petroleum and natural gas. Conservation of energy and power resources. Energy and power resources play a vital role in our lives. Power resources are those sources that provide energy or electricity. Electricity is required in every field today. It is required to run machines in industries, agriculture, households, and for domestic use. Power resources are essential for the economic development of any nation. We need these resources to make our life easy and comfortable. The main sources of power are firewood, coal, petroleum, natural gas, cattle dung, water, wind, solar energy, nuclear energy, etc. Power resources are of two types. They are conventional sources, non-conventional sources. Conventional sources of energy are those sources of energy that we have been traditionally using since ancient times. These are common sources such as water, firewood, cattle dung, and fossil fuels. Coal, petroleum, and natural gas are called fossil fuels because their formation involves the decaying of plant and animal remains that got buried under the earth millions of years ago. These then get converted into fuel due to great heat and pressure exerted over them. All the conventional sources of energy, with the exception of water, cause pollution and are exhaustible. As such, should be used judiciously. Non-conventional sources of energy are those sources of energy that are eco-friendly and are used as alternatives to the traditional sources. These include solar energy, wind energy, nuclear energy, geothermal energy, tidal energy, and biogas. There is a pressing need in today's time to use such sources of energy because they are sustainable in nature and are inexhaustible. Moreover, they do not cause pollution. Depending on renewability, energy sources can be classified as renewable sources and non-renewable sources. Renewable sources of energy. Renewable sources are those energy sources that are present naturally in unlimited quantities or can be replenished. They do not get exhausted. These sources include solar energy, wind energy, water energy, wood, geothermal energy, tidal energy, and biogas, biofuels. Solar energy. The sun is the ultimate source of energy for the entire world that sustains life on the planet Earth. Scientists have now developed devices that trap the rays of the sun and convert it into electricity by using solar cells based on photovoltaic technology. These solar cells are joined together to form solar panels that generate enough electricity for heating and lighting purposes. Tropical countries like India have vast potential to harness solar energy as they receive abundant sunshine. Solar energy is a kind of non-conventional energy that is inexhaustible and non-polluting. Clear sky, scanty rainfall, and absence of clouds are the ideal conditions to trap solar energy. Nowadays, it is used in many countries as an additional source of power, along with other kinds of energy. Germany, Italy, Japan, USA, China, Spain, Australia, France, and India are some countries that have installed solar power stations. In India, Rajasthan, Karnataka, Gujarat, Punjab, Haryana, Uttar Pradesh, Madhya Pradesh, Maharashtra, and Tamil Nadu are some of the states that have set up solar power plants. The largest solar power plant in India is located in Batla village in Rajasthan's Jodhpur district with an installed capacity of 2,245 MW. Wind energy. Wind energy is a kind of non-conventional energy that is clean and inexhaustible. It has traditionally been used to run windmills, to grind grains, and pump water. Wind energy has been used over centuries to navigate ships and sailboats. It is used as an alternate source of power nowadays, as special windmills, called wind turbines, are used to turn the shafts of generators to generate electricity. This electricity is generated in wind farms that have a large number of wind turbines connected to a power transmission setup. Some countries that generate electricity from wind power are China, USA, Germany, India, Spain, UK, Brazil, France, Canada, Italy, Denmark, etc. In India, wind power plants have been set up in Tamil Nadu, Rajasthan, Maharashtra, Andhra Pradesh, Madhya Pradesh, and Gujarat. Jaisalmer Wind Park in Rajasthan and Mapandal Wind Farm in Tamil Nadu are among the largest wind farms in the water energy or hydropower. Hydropower, also called hydropower or hydroelectric energy, is a form of renewable source of energy that uses the power of running water, such as water flowing over a waterfall to generate electricity. The force of the falling water is used to produce electricity with the help of turbines. The moving water rotates the blades of the turbine, which activates the generator to produce electricity. 1/4 of the world's electricity is produced in this way. Dams, waterfalls, and swift-flowing rivers offer favorable conditions for generating hydropower. Water is inexhaustible and non-polluting resource that is cheaper than other conventional resources like fossil fuels. Moreover, it is eco-friendly and is particularly useful for generating power in areas where fossil fuels are not found. The major producers of hydropower are Norway, Paraguay, Brazil, China, USA, Russia, Europe, Japan, and India. There are 197 hydroelectric power plants in India. The major hydroelectric power plants in India are given in the table below.
Hydroelectric power plant. River State, Nagarjunasagar Dam, Krishnal, Andhra Pradesh. Srisailam Hydroelectric Power Plant, Krishnal, Andhra Pradesh. Shivanasamudra Hydropower Project, Kaveri, Andhra Pradesh. Matkan Hydroelectric Power Plant, Matkan, Andhra Pradesh, Odisha. Karbi Langpi Hydroelectric Project, Borpani River, Assam. Kopili Hydroelectric Project, Kopiliri River, Assam. Kamang Hydro Power Station, Bichum and Tenga Rivers, Arunachal Pradesh. Ranganadi Hydro Power Station, Ranganadi River, Arunachal Pradesh. Subansiri Lower Hydroelectric Project, Subansiri, Arunachal Pradesh. Dakmara Hydroelectric Project, Kosi River, Bihar. Hazobango Dam, Hazo River, Chhattisgarh. Sardar Sarovar Project, Narmada River, Gujarat. Bhakra Hydroelectric Project, Satluj, Himachal Pradesh. Phong Hydroelectric Project, Bias River, Himachal Pradesh. Dihar Hydroelectric Project, Bias River, Himachal Pradesh. Natpa Jakri Hydroelectric Project, Satluj, Himachal Pradesh. Karcham Wangtu Hydroelectric Plant, Satluj, Himachal Pradesh. Koldam Hydroelectric Plant, Satluha, Himachal Pradesh. Bagliar Stage 1 Hydroelectric Project, Shanab, Jammu and Kashmir. Salal Hydroelectric Power Plant, Shanab, Jammu and Kashmir. Uri 1 Uri Power Station, Jahilum, Jammu and Kashmir. Tapakal Dul Hydroelectric Project, Marusudar, Jammu and Kashmir. Subaraneka Hydel Power Project, Sabanreka, Jharkhand. Almata Hydroelectric Project, Krishna River, Kantataka. Sharavati Hydropower Plant, Sharavati River, Kantataka.
Pallivsal Hydroelectric Project, Periyar River, Kerala. Idukki Hydroelectric Project, Periyar River, Kerala. Indira Sagar Hydroelectric Project, Narmada River, Madhya Pradesh. Ban Sagar Hydroelectric Project, Sone River, Madhya Pradesh. Koina, Pofli Hydroelectric Project, Koina River, Maharashtra. Dikhu Hydroelectric Project, Dikhu and Yangnu Rivers, Nagaland. Hirakud Hydroelectric Project, Mahandi, Odisha. Balimela Hydroelectric Project, Sileru River, Odisha. Anandpur Sahib Hydroelectric Project, Satluj, Punjab. Ranjit Sagar Dam Hydroelectric Project, Ravi, Punjab. Teesta 6 Hydroelectric Power Project, Teesta River, Sikkim. Kunda Hydroelectric Project, Bhavani River, Tamil Nadu. Kadamparai Hydroelectric Project, Kadamparai River, Tamil Nadu. Srisailam Left Bank Hydroelectric Project, Krishna River, Telangana. Rihand Hydroelectric Project, Rihand River, Uttar Pradesh. Tehri Hydroelectric Project, Bhagirathi River, Uttarakhand. Kishnu Dam Hydropower Project, Tans River, Uttarakhand. Kotli Bale Dam, Ganga, Uttarakhand.
Many dams have been built to generate hydropower. Some of these are multipurpose projects which have many uses. Reservoirs are constructed in these dams to store water. Apart from generating hydropower, they help in controlling floods and afforestation. Canals are connected to these reservoirs which help in irrigation. Some of these reservoirs are used for pisciculture. These are centers of tourist attraction, as some of these reservoirs provide boating facilities and other recreational activities. Non-renewable sources of energy. Non-renewable sources of energy are those energy sources that are present in limited quantity and cannot be generated by us within a short span of time, once they have been used up. These sources include fossil fuels such as coal, petroleum, and natural gas. These sources are found at certain fixed places only and are not present everywhere like renewable sources. Once these sources get exhausted, they take billions of years to form. These are the primary sources of power in the world, but they are not eco-friendly and cause pollution. They emit greenhouse gases like carbon dioxide. Coal. Coal is the most widely found fossil fuel in India as well as in the world. It is a dark-colored carbonaceous sedimentary rock composed of hydrocarbons that was formed over millions of years by the decay and decomposition of plants that have remained buried and transformed into coal under tremendous heat and pressure. On the basis of degree of heat and compression over the buried plants, different varieties of coal have been formed, such as anthracite, bituminous, lignite, and peat. Anthracite is of the highest quality and peat is of the lowest quality. This grading is done on the basis of its carbon content. The best quality of coal is anthracite. It has 95% of carbon content and gives out massive amount of heat. It is followed by bituminous coal that has 80% carbon content, lignite coal has 40% carbon content, and peat coal has about 30% carbon content. Coal is mainly used in iron and steel industry, in blasting furnaces, as a domestic fuel and to generate thermal electricity. China, India, USA, Australia, Indonesia, Russia, South Africa, Germany are some of the leading coal-producing countries in the world. The largest coal reserves in the world are in Russia. In India, the leading coal-producing states are Jharkhand, Odisha, West Bengal, Chhattisgarh, Madhya Pradesh and Tamil Nadu. Some of the major coal fields are located in Jharia, Dhanbad and Bokaro, Jharkhand, Raniganj and Birbhum, West Bengal, Korba and Sanhat, Chhattisgarh, Talcher and Rampur, Odisha, Singrauli and Satpura, Madhya Pradesh, Neyveli, Tamil. Petroleum and natural gas. Petroleum is also a fossil fuel. It is a thick mineral oil that was formed in between the layers of sedimentary rocks by the decay of the remains of plants and animals that lay buried for millions of years. Usually there is natural gas trapped in the space above the oil between the layers of rocks. Holes are drilled in the oil fields located in offshore and coastal areas to get this oil. Petroleum is used to run industrial machinery and various means of transport. It is also used to make kerosene, diesel, gasoline, wax lubricants, etc. After refining it, petroleum and natural gas are used to generate thermal power. It is also called black gold because it has great value. The main producers of petroleum in the world are the countries around the Persian Gulf, such as Saudi Arabia, Iran, Iraq, and United Arab Emirates. Other important petroleum-producing countries are Russia, USA, Canada, China, Brazil, Venezuela, and Algeria. In India, largest petroleum-producing state is Rajasthan. The largest and the oldest oil field of India is at Digboi in Assam. Other oil fields of Assam are located at Moran, Nahakatia, and Rudrasaga. Other petroleum-producing states are Gujarat and Maharashtra. Major oil fields of Gujarat are in the Gulf of Khambat and at Ankleshwar, Kalol, and Mahasana. Major oil fields of Rajasthan are located in the Barmer area. These are onshore oil fields. The offshore oil fields of India include Mumbai High, the bed of Arabian Sea off the coast of Mumbai in Maharashtra, and Aliabad and Basim in Gujarat. Conservation of energy and power resources. Conservation of energy and power resources is very much needed in today's world. Energy and power resource conservation refers to reduction or elimination of unnecessary or unwanted use of energy. Most of the energy and power we use nowadays comes from exhaustible resources, which cannot be reused or renewed. It is estimated that our energy and power resources are getting depleted steadily, and if we do not use them judiciously and conserve them, they may soon be completely exhausted. Moreover, it is the simplest way to reduce the emission of greenhouse gases and help the environment. Some methods of conserving energy are as follows. Use more public transport instead of individual vehicles. Use electric and hybrid vehicles instead of vehicles that run on fossil fuels. Switch off appliances and switches when not in use and save electricity. Use energy-saving devices such as LED and CFL bulbs. Use non-conventional sources of energy such as sunlight, wind, and water instead of fossil fuels to generate electricity. Saving energy is very much essential for a country like India. We should use these energy resources in a very careful and judicious manner, as energy saved is energy generated. Glossary. Fossil remains of prehistoric animals or plants that are found inside a rock. Eco-friendly, not harmful to the environment. Sustainable, able to be maintained at a certain rate or level. Geothermal, relating to or produced by the internal heat of the earth. Photovoltaic, able to produce electricity from light. Pisciculture, the cultivation of fish. Carbonaceous, consisting of or containing carbon or its compounds. Recap. Power resources are those sources that provide energy or electricity. Power resources are of two types: conventional sources and non-conventional sources. Depending on renewability, energy sources are classified as renewable sources and non-renewable sources. Scientists have developed devices that can trap the rays of the sun and convert it into electricity by using solar cells based on photovoltaic technology. Wind energy is a kind of non-conventional energy that is clean and inexhaustible. Hydropower is a form of renewable energy that uses the power of running water to generate electricity. Coal is a dark-colored carbonaceous sedimentary rock composed of hydrocarbons that was formed over millions of years by the decay and decomposition of plants that have remained buried and transformed into coal under tremendous heat and pressure. Petroleum is a thick mineral oil that was formed in between the layers of sedimentary rocks by the decay of remains of plants and animals that lay buried for millions of years. Natural gas is a gas trapped in the space above the oil between the layers of rocks. Conservation of energy and power resources is very much essential in today's world because energy saved is energy generated.